Absolutely.
The baboons ate biscuits with charro.
Absolutely.
The baboons ate biscuits with charro.
Absolutely.
Oh.
What? Oh, God.
Hey.
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 Hey. Yo. Whoa.
Hey, where was the signal?
You saw that, huh?
Where was the signal?
I don't know, man. That guy, we're going to fire that guy.
Nobody gave us the signal.
Nope, they sure didn't.
Nobody
They
gave
dropped
us the signal
the
that
ball.
We had started.
They
And
sure
we
did.
started recording.
Bill, they sure did.
Hey, here we are again. Another episode of Scat and Bill.
I'm a little short.
And Big Shot Joe.
If y'all can see
Watch
that.
a movie.
Watch a movie.
Official shirts.
That's right.
We're legit now.
We're legit. Yep,
So,
we got a shirt.
So we got shirts. So you could kind of say we're a thing. You know, we're kind of starting to get there. Sort of.
Yeah, we're almost Jay-Z big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really.
We'll be at the Source Awards next year, I'm sure of it.
Oh, absolutely. Bill and I will be performing.
Welcome to another movie review. Well, I know that a lot of you have heard of, are familiar with the movie Van Wilder, Ryan Reynolds. A funny movie, great movie. You may not know, maybe you do, forgot, or
just never paid attention.
There was a second one, Van Wilder, National Lampoon Van Wilder 2, The Rise of Taj. That's right, Taj, from the original Van Wilder.
Not Kumar.
Starring in this one.
Taj.
So, another little gem from my treasure trove of odd movies.
Random odd movies.
Straight to DVD specials.
Absolutely. That one worked.
Yeah.
That one. Absolutely.
Oh man, I just went. There's so many more different ones we have to come, but this week it's Van Wilder, The Rise of Taj, the hilarious sequel to the outrageous hit comedy. In National Lampoon's Van Wilder, Taj. That last name's something.
I can get I don't know how to say it. Badalandabad
sets out to study abroad at England's prestigious Camford University.
Right.
But he and his bottom-heavy bulldog Balzac are quickly rebuffed by the elitist members of Camford's top fraternity. So with the help of a few new friends and a bold new attitude, Taj plans to teach the school snubs a lesson they'll never forget. And that's The Rise of Taj right there.
Yeah, man.
So we're going to tell you all about it.
Give it up to the family. Put it up a little bit.
Yeah, we'll just get another little shot of there.
There you go.
Joey?
Take it away.
As someone who watched this for the first time,
I did.
I'm let you start off with what you think, man.
So,
your take on the movie.
Well,
enjoyable parts, whatever.
Did we say that it was a National Lampoon's movie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, one of the National Lampoon's movies. It was made in 2006. It's a 97-minute runtime, so it's not too long.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's an hour and a half of fun.
That's it, man. Director was Mort Nathan. I can't say I'm really familiar with his work, but I now know he made that. The cast was Cal Penn, for those of you who may know him from Harold and Kumar. He was Kumar. He also worked in the White House, so there you have it. And he was also on the hit show House.
Yep.
Very good show.
And he was in Van Wilder.
Yeah, and The Rise of Taj.
Yeah.
Right on. So, we also have Lauren Cohan, which...
Oh, yes. Those of you who watch The Walking Dead and are fans, that's our Maggie. And she was also a recurring character in Supernatural.
Did not know that.
Yes, she was.
Yep.
She was. That was the first time I seen her. So, yeah, she plays a Brit, goes to, and she's one of the people in charge. He's a big wig in the university. Taj, excuse me. Taj he's a, like, what were they?
He was going for his doctorate.
Yeah.
And he has to teach courses to get it.
Right, so that's basically, he was teaching a class.
He's teaching a class, but he's still technically continuing his education.
Right, so he's like a student teacher.
Right. Exactly.
So.
But you know what I kind of found interesting about this movie, Bill? It was kind of cool because in the first movie, he was one of the students.
Yeah.
Who looked up to Ryan Reynolds for guidance.
Well, he was the exchange student, I think,
right.
Or something.
Right, but now.
Oh yeah, Van Wilder taught him, and he's continuing the Van Wilder tradition
in England, and I'll tell you
and
what. And
how we get there is we kind of just haven't told that part. When he gets to the school, he's always heard, his dad talk about, his college days. He went to this school and he was part of this, the big fraternity was the Fox and the Hounds. That was the thing to be associated with, and he thought he was going to be a member, and he goes in meeting, and they reject him, and so he goes on and.
Right.
They send him to some other house that he kind of is the, like, I don't know what they call the
becomes kind of like the head of the household.
Yeah, in college, like in a fraternity, there's always that person who was like kind of in charge,
right?
The resident advisor or whatever. I think the RA is what they called it. It's kind of something along like that.
I like that.
This house is, it's like kind of in the woods, sort of, in the back of campus.
Dry rotting.
Yeah, the house is kind of dilapidated and falling apart.
Dilapidated?
Yeah. Nice. And of course, the people in there are outcast type characters.
From society.
So, he's now in charge of these guys. And he kind of turns them around, when they're getting all negative Nancy and going down. And he's like, no, let's do this. So, because once he finds out that those guys the fraternity, he kind of realizes that they're
in need of
D-bags.
Yeah, and
so they
he decides to help the ones who are the outcasts.
Exactly.
They needed him badly.
Oh yeah, he is the Van Wilder of this movie now. He's that guy who makes shit happen.
And you know what though? Now the way we're talking about this movie, sorry folks, I'm losing my voice. The way we were talking about this movie, though, was the cool thing is that, with Van Wilder, it being, successful, the first one, right? And that one went to the theaters and all that stuff. This one went straight to DVD. But I tell you what, man, it was damn entertaining. It had some good parts.
I don't know. I for some reason, I thought that this one got... limited release. It wasn't in the theaters long.
Oh, that's true. They do that with some movies. Well, select theaters too. They do that thing with select theaters. But
I swear I remember. I swore I remember seeing.
I got you.
Movie trailers for this.
Yeah, man.
Being in the theaters.
Well,
but like I said, it wasn't there.
But my point is to this: I was surprised at some of the ratings that we saw.
Yeah.
From Rotten Tomatoes, the tomato meter is what they call it.
Yeah.
Gave it a whole whopping 7% out of 100. IMDb's rating gave it a 4.9 out of 10. So, evidently the movie did not do as well as the first one.
No.
Sequels usually don't.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The original one was
the cult classic.
Yeah, that one was hilarious.
And look who else you had in there. Tara Reid.
Ryan Reynolds.
When Tara Reid was the
this
shit.
One didn't have the
back
star
in the
power
day.
that one did.
Yeah.
The original Van Wilder,
Everybody loves some Tara Reid, bro.
Yeah, and Ryan Reynolds.
And Ryan Reynolds. They like them some Ryan Reynolds.
Still is, but
some of those chicks.
He was really hitting his stride.
All the chicks.
You know, dudes starting to hit his stride there with Van Wilder.
You know, he did. He really did. He came onto the scene.
Yeah, because he started having all those, all those different movies, Just Friends and.
Yeah. But dude, what cemented his legacy? Deadpool. Yeah. Deadpool was good. I mean, he was popular before that. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, dude. He's gonna be known for Deadpool.
Deadpool. I will say, Deadpool. Deadpool was definitely his biggest role. But he was already. Yeah, he was already though. In doing action movies. I mean, Blade.
Oh, that's right.
Blade Trinity that he was in.
He was in the Wolverine Origins movie, which he happened to play Deadpool in that.
Yeah, in that ridiculous version of Deadpool.
Yeah, but it still kept the continuity between,
We're getting off topic.
We are, because this is totally not about Ryan Reynolds.
See, we do that. We ramble.
Mr. Reynolds, you're very selfish to take our time away from the second movie.
No, it's cool, man. You're a big star.
No, it's not.
Shut up.
All right. Man, I love Captain Bill and Big Shot Joe. Watch a movie. That's right there.
So, yeah.
So, wait, I got it. Go ahead. You go first.
It's like I said, it doesn't have the star power that the first one does.
It does not.
It does pretty good for what it's got. So the characters are comical. I really like the Cockney girl.
The Cockney girl?
Yeah.
That's really her name. We're not
that wasn't her name. It's just that's what they from where she came from in England. That's what they call them. That's Cockney. That's, you know what I'm saying?
I got you, bro. I'm there. But what I was going to tell you was, speaking of women in that movie, for those of you that like nudie scenes in movies, a lot of boobies in this movie, so check those out.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You will be fulfilled.
There's a scene on the plane where Taj...
Dude, this starts the movie off.
He takes out this hot sauce and he's putting it on the food that he's eating. And this blonde woman in the
gorgeous woman.
Aisles, middle aisle, next to him, and it's like, oh, is that such and such hot sauce? He's like, oh, you know about this stuff? And she starts naming off ingredients, and he's like, would you like some? And he puts some on her food, and I guess he spills a little bit. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, and he wipes it with his finger. She grabs his finger and starts sucking on his finger.
Yeah, we gotta get in the deets.
And
I know, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
So, and he's like, whoa. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, oh, this spicy stuff really gets me excited. And he's like, oh, yeah. Next thing you know, they flash to them in the bathroom. And, they're making out. He's got the hot sauce. He's putting it on his neck, and she's licking it off. And he's doing it on his chest. And he just really starts getting it, and he pulls the old boxers down. Yeah,
he was not thinking. He was not thinking.
He douses himself with this hot sauce, and she's all over him. And then he's like, "Oh, that's hot." And wow, man, that's really hot. Hot sauce was lighting up his.
It was pretty funny. You got to see it. I thought it was really cool, funny to start the movie with that.
Yeah. His dingle dangles were tingling.
His bojangles.
That's right.
So.
Oh yeah.
Cal Penn, though, man, I tell you what, dude, he is hilarious.
He is, man. He's definitely in this movie. I thought he was more like his character from Harold and Kumar than he was.
Yes.
The first, as Taj, because the first in Van Wilder as Taj, he was kind of
only difference is
innocent and
only difference is
this one now he was more
as Kumar. He was cool, but he was reserved. in this one, but as Kumar, he was more ballsy and hot-headed.
Yeah, well, he was pretty ballsy in this one, too.
Yeah, but in a different way. Honestly. I swear, watch the movies. You compare them. Let us know. Leave it in the comments.
But but that was
You know what I think it's time for, real quick? That reminder we give
Listen.
3, 2, 1 screw sands.
Yeah. Got a little time out here in the review, and we gotta address something
business.
of importance. If you have not already, then please, by all means, at this moment, somewhere beneath us,
right now, please,
is a button with the word subscribe in it.
I believe it's in red.
I don't think it's in red on all of them, because I think mine's in gray.
Mine's in red.
I don't know what color it might. It could be red. It could be gray. Point being, it says subscribe. Please click that. It's not like you're buying a subscription to a magazine. We're not going to send you stuff. It's not going to cost you any money. You know what it costs you? It costs you that second it took to go click. There you go.
Doink.
That's payment. That's payment for the subscription. Done deal. Now, as an added bonus, if you act now, there's a bell icon. Click that bell and click all. And what that'll do is whenever we upload new content to the channel, you'll get a little ding. It's not going to buzz your phone. It's not going to call you at work and go, hey, yo, Kevin Bill, Big Shot Joe watched another movie. Check it out. No. Whenever you go to YouTube, there'll be a little thing that pops up that says,
whenever you go to YouTube, we'll be there.
Yeah, it'll be on your wall. It'll be so, really, what do you got to lose? Nothing. But you can help us out immensely. Oh, and one more thing. All right, 3 seconds of your time. I'm sorry. I am needy. Hit the thumbs up button for us.
Big time.
So, subscribe, bell, thumbs up. Boom shakalaka. You're done. Your part's finished. We'll take it the rest of the way. From here on out, we'll film the shows and we'll send them to you.
Fair enough.
That's it.
You're right on. All right, now that we've taken.
So, thank you. Thanks for listening to me beg and plead for your sympathy. Oh no, sorry.
Temptations.
Back to the review. I don't remember.
So Van Wilder, The Rise of Taj.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something, Bill.
I told you one of the parts I enjoyed. One of my more favorite parts.
Was it the one where the woman gets slapped in the face?
No, it was the hot sauce part. That one made me
That was it.
Share a moment from the movie that you enjoyed with the people.
There was this guy who loves to play video games in the group, and he was a bit of a social outcast. And apparently he has a lot going for him, and he didn't realize. So, he was very well endowed.
Yeah.
So he's showing the guys in the house.
He's strapping like a gangster.
Yeah, man. And so, they don't show it. And he's like, guys, I think I have
it's all implied.
Yeah. Pulls his pants down, and then the guys are all looking, and they're like in awe, like, holy cow. That thing is a monster. The second he moves,
yeah, he takes a step
all
forward.
the guys are like, oh God.
And they all screamed in terror, like it was going to get them.
It's good. I'm telling you, it's a good movie to watch. It's worth one watch, I would at least think.
Yeah. Yeah, man, listen, if you got an hour and a half to kill, you got nothing better to do,
watch it. Just watch it.
It's not awful.
It's not awful. It's not amazing.
Again, as with most of the movies that we are going to watch and review and bring to you, these movies ain't winning awards.
There's not. And really,
they're not getting any sort of Emmy or ESPYs or Grammys.
And that's where we
come in. MTV Movie Awards. They're not going to win a spelling bee. They're not going to get the Stanley Cup, and they're not going to get the Pete Rozelle trophy.
Okay, that's where we come in. We give
or the
movie,
Vince Lombardi trophy. Pete Rozelle.
You
Jeez.
mother bitch. Anyways, so that's.
But.
My God, Bill.
I don't recall being done when you started cutting me off. So
I waited. And ladies and gentlemen, I even paused and I went, okay.
Oh, if he just pauses for a second before he starts to continue cutting you off, that's fair game. Well, I know. I paused momentarily before I started talking over you.
All right, so Van Wilder, Taj, it gives you comedy, of course. It's got romance. It's got sex appeal. It's got vulgarity language. It's
got some crude humor.
It does, man. It is raunchy. And I mean,
crude
those
adult
movies I love,
content type humor.
Those type of comedies always crack me up. So, yeah. I honestly, because it made me chuckle.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no twists, but, it's pretty much what you would expect for a comedy,
Yeah.
So what do you give it? Or you want me to go first?
Are we at that point already?
We don't have to be.
No, we got nothing else to share about the movie.
I got quite a bit. I was just...
Oh, man.
We didn't have to...
Like what? What do we got?
What do we got? Okay. What do we got?
Do you feel that we have sufficiently described enough of this movie to entice them to say,
well, there was that
I think I want to watch it?
Well, there was the Great...
I think we're close.
There was the Great Dane.
Yeah, that was, again, but that falls under the crude humor. Let's just say, dogs and, Viagra type,
prank.
Yeah.
A dog and Viagra. That's all you got to know. Watch that movie and you'll find
out. A dog show.
Yeah. That poor poodle. That poor poodle.
Oh, man. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a poodle in that movie. Yep, you're not going to think highly of her.
Van Wilder, Rise of Taj.
You got it.
Joey? I say now is the good enough time as any.
I swear to God, man. After this review, we're going to have such a talk. Alright, no, honestly, what would I give it?
Yeah.
Out of not 4, but 5 buckets of popcorn. Because it made me laugh, it made me chuckle, I'll give it 3. I'll give it a 3. Because I personally enjoyed it. Doesn't necessarily have to agree with Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb or, whoever those movie review guys are that go to movies.
I'm with IMDb. What? IMDb was about half, they were, 4.9, so like 5 out of 10.
Yeah, they gave it a 50% really when you think about it.
I'm with IMDb with the 2.5.
You gonna give it a 2.5?
2.5. 2.5 out of 5. Cause
no extra butter?
Because again, with a shot of extra butter.
A little bit of salt.
But, again, this rating system, it's not based on any... It's based on our enjoyment. Like 5 being just one of the most awesome movies that we have ever seen and enjoyed. It's our rating. So don't get me wrong. When I'm saying, this is 2.5 out of 5 stars, it's not the same thing like the New York Times, or Rolling Stone, giving this, giving a movie rating. So I want people to understand that, because like when you're busting out with a 3 is your thing, and people's like 3, oh man, Forrest Gump only got 4, and it's almost Forrest Gump worthy. This rating is based on a 5. It's our rating. This is what we judge movies on. Myself and Joey, 1 through 5. So this is how it falls with us. I want to clear that up because I've thought about that, and I just don't want people thinking.
Bill, and you know what, Bill? I feel so much better now that you explained that.
Because someone might be thinking, geez,
really
if they give Van Wilder Rise of Taj a 3 out of 5, what would they consider? A great classic movie, whatever.
I liked my rating for the movie.
No, I have nothing wrong with it. I just wanted to clear that up. That this is our own personal 5 this is based on our criteria.
Absolutely, dude. I agree.
We don't speak for everyone else.
No, we do not.
You have to watch it and
draw
your own conclusion.
You know what I want from this, though? People that do watch these, I do want them to kind of be curious and say, we watched their review and I gotta check that movie out.
Yeah, it kind of made me want to watch it. That's why we do. We just kind of try to pick a kind of a cool, fun movie and watch it and just kind of tell you what we think about it.
Great. Next week, Schindler's List. I'm just kidding. I don't know what's next week.
The Bridges of Madison County.
American History X. No. We're not going to do that one.
We're going to watch a Rudolph Valentino silent
film. Please tell us more.
No, not. All kidding aside.
We ain't ready for that.
I do got some. I'm gonna dig deep. I'm gonna pull out something wild.
I don't think you are, Bill.
No, I'm gonna do it.
I'm calling it out now.
Okay. All right, we'll see.
I'm calling him on his bluff.
Next movie review. Boom.
Shakalaka.
Boom.
Shakalaka.
I'm shocking.
Shakalaka.
I'm shocking. I'm shocking the world. All right, kids. We're not going to take up any more of your time.
Right.
We're going to let you go. We're going to let you think about what we've said. Look this movie up. Go to YouTube. Watch the trailer for it. Tell me what you think.
Van Wilder.
And then go,
The Rise of Taj.
And then watch it. I'm sure you can find it somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Amazon Prime.
If nothing else, if you know me, just ask me. I'll let you
come knock on the door. We'll let you borrow it.
I'll let you borrow it.
There is a deposit fee.
So,
just so you know.
Till next week, I'm Captain Bill.
This is Big Shot Joe.
And we'll see you next week when we
watch a movie.